This is a tour of the interface for Adobe Photoshop Lightroom 4. Now, if you are a previous user of Lightroom 3, you'll find the interface will look very similar. The main changes in the interface have been in the modules. We now have an extra 2 modules. Lightroom 3 only had 5, which was the library, the develop, the slideshow, print and web. Lightroom has added 2 more, map and book. So what these modules are basically where we go in and do particular tasks within Lightroom. For example, we're in the library module at the moment, and this is where we can go through, look, view at images, and basically just sort our images out, add keywords, load, import images in, export images out. The develop module, this is where we can go in and enhance images. This is where we're going to make our changes. If we go to map, this is a really great new feature. A lot of cameras have what we call geotagging, and what happens is when you take a photo, it puts the GPS formula into the photograph as part of metadata, and you can bring it up in this program. But the real beauty is, if you have photographs and you don't have geotagging, what you can do is identify your photograph, go on the map here, find the location, and actually connect the location to your photographs manually, which is a really cool feature. We then have a book option. So what Lightroom has done is now allowed us to be able to create books and export it straight to those publishing sites. Slideshow. Lightroom allows us to go through and create really cool light shows that we can show people. We have a print function where we can put different formulas, different size papers in. We can put and customize and basically allow us to use all the paper when we print an image instead of only part of it. And then we have the web feature where we can create some really great galleries that we can export and have our photographs seen on the internet. So there's 7 modules, and if I just go back to the library module, you'll basically find no matter what module we're in, the interface will look the same. Across the top here, you're going to have what we call the nameplate. Down the left hand side we have a left panel, and on the right a right panel, and these will vary between the modules that we're in because they'll have different functions that they will do. We have the main interface in the middle, and this is what allows us to view the image singly or in grid form or loop form. And across the bottom here we have our film strip that's going to allow us to change in between photographs, especially if we're in single mode. We're going to be able to flash through and see different things. Now the bonus of working with Lightroom is all this is interchangeable. If we want more real estate to work on images, we can do that. We can simply click on little tabs on the side and get rid of side panels. And this is regardless of whether we want, the film strip to go, we can do that, bring it back. There are some shortcuts. The tab key will get rid of those side panels for you. If you hold the shift tab, it'll get rid of the whole lot, which is great. You can just bring them back by hitting shift tab again. So you can really change the look and the way that you want to work within Lightroom. But each of these panels you can do things change things as well. And I'll just give you an example up here in the nameplate. At the moment we have the custom setting over the side here for Adobe Photoshop Lightroom 4. But you can put your own logo in there. And you simply need to go into the identify plate setup, open that function, and in here I've written my name. So I can just change that. And you can type in what you like. You can actually put a logo or an image in if you want to do that. And then once you simply click up the top here, enable the identity plate, notice how it changes up the top to my name. I'm going to set it back to the old custom setting, but you can change this. You can change the way the library, develop, map, all that sort of look happens. The font, you can change all that. That's all interchangeable. Also, the beauty is across the top here, we've got these 7 modules. Say you're not used to using the book or the map modules. You can simply right click here, unclick the map, unclick the book, and now we've got the 5 modules that we're used to working with Lightroom 3. Or you can put them back as required. So Lightroom is really, really good at being able to set it up for your own use. And I'll go through each of these modules with you and we'll talk about them a lot more and show you a few more tricks with them. But at the moment, this is really just to show you what the interface looks like and what you can do with it.